Now broadcasting, it says. Why is there no camera? Camera! Right. Am I okay here? My channel. Evening, Cheech. What's happening? Hopefully I'm staying on here okay. I tried to start a stream recently and then it was having issues, unfortunately. So I'm just going to try here and see how we go. Let me just link the stream first. Right. Nice one. Back to YouTube. Oh, how are we anyway? Hello there, Wayne. What Star Wars reference did I unknowingly make a Star Wars reference for the title of the stream? Hey, Chris. You were a silly boy downloaded GTA Definitive. Why you silly boy for that? All okay, right. Hopefully this is overcast enough. Well, oh, I see, Wayne, okay. I made a Metallica reference in the title of the stream. Now I want to go and listen to some classic Metallica. Maybe... no. This is going to take a wee while for me to sort of warm up. I'm having trouble getting sort of consistent and nice around here. I'll pin that way in. So that's why I want to do this for half an hour or an hour maybe before I'm racing, because I need to just sort of get into the flow a wee bit and warm up. I know I can improve that time as well, because on a good lap I'm sort of making up a few tenths on it, potentially. But yes, Chris, that's your Hugo Drax account, Ghost I'm using. Oh, I hear. Hang on. Oh, you got the remaster of the GTA, like the trilogy, that's what you're talking about? Probably about 5-6 years or something since I played through single player in GTA 5. That bloody chicane going downhill is doing my tits in. I can do that if you like, except I don't want to have to come back in here and go in and out of time trial about 4 times to try and get a slightly overcast setting in the race, because that's apparently what I want. Death! Your chicane taking isn't weird. Are you talking about death chicane or this fucking bastard of one? Oh, chicane of death, okay. I'm full of shit. But right, I've done 2 races here this week, and it was. See, this is what I mean. This is why I need a bit of a warm up here, because I was getting to the point where I was taking that dash chicane quite consistently on a previous TT session. But I've done 2 races this week so far, but it was sort of like on a weird night where I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, so I was on at like sort of 4 or 5 in the morning doing them. So not really a representation of the lobbies I'll be getting racing in the evening now, but first one I was like pole position, and then everyone bended after the left-hander after dash chicane, and then I had a 12-second lead for most of the race, and then I completely totaled my car in the last lap and ended 5th. Hello, Del Boy, what's happening? That quarter needs tidied up. Now I'll have a cold coffee to finish. Oh no, I finished it. I know, Wayne, but it's also like dangerous for your DR, because if you're A and then getting in lobbies with 1 or 2 A people, and it's mostly Bs and some C drivers and stuff, then if you don't do well, you're in danger of losing a lot of DR. This is what I was getting before when I tried to get an overcast setting for practice here. It was like, it was always sunny around this part of the track. I'm not getting the line right through there. Should be going over that first curve probably. Do what I do, win. I'm gonna try. I mean, I have a good enough time to get me up there in the front, no matter what lobbies I'm in, I think. Hopefully it's a good enough time to make sure I'm always like top 5 or something. Occasionally that will happen. Me talking about modulating my steering out of that corner. Ha! Yeah. Oh, it's just that this one's been weird for me to time trial so far, because it's one of those tracks that I can't like just do laps and laps off and start getting, you know, I'm constantly making mistakes around various parts of it, because I'm sort of pushing to try and, now let's see, can get this chicane nicely. I need to try and take it really well, but obviously in the race you'll be super cautious and braking a bit more, or maybe shifting down to 4th and... Ah, you're ranking up USA account at the minute. Nice one. Or punting account. Ouch, what'd you do, Wayne? Stub your toe? That was very nice out of that quarter anyway, Chris. I struggled for a long time to get that one quite smooth, that first turn. Right. That'll do. A wee bit of damage there, but fuck it, drive the lap. Drive the lap. Oh dear, that was sketchy. Right, S's. Going in the grass again. Ah, yes, Chris. I don't know. I learned how to use the gears in this car and such just by watching other people drive it. And through my own experimentation, especially like you go to first in every quarter except for the S's. That's right. That was 140. Let's work this down a wee bit. It doesn't matter if I don't improve this time now. I'm just wanting to get a bit more confident around here before I do race. A bit of a graze. Still shite around that corner most of the time. Never used the wheel or manual before GT7. I only previously used the wheel with Gran Turismo 4, and that was also incidentally the game when I started using manual transmission in a Gran Turismo game. I was always using automatic and analog sticks on the controller in earlier games. And going from the PS2 controller to the wheel on the PS2 was a massive difference because the sticks or D-pad weren't anywhere near as smooth and well rounded for steering as the wheel was at the time. But here there's less of a difference between the controller and the wheel in terms of a lot of stuff. That's too late braking. Keep going, right. Chicane. I'm using too much brake there really, probably. I feel like I'm slowing down way too much before meeting the apex there. How was I so quick the other day? And now I'm just... But there will be a point I have to just say, oh fuck it, I need to just go and race anyway, because I could torture myself here if I stay here for long enough. Right, this one, that was a terrible line. Terrible. I dropped the fourth at the left bend through the S's as well. Maybe use a tiny bit of brake. Right. If the exit of that quarter could have been nice. Yeah, you could stay in fifth, but it helps carry a smoother momentum through them, I think, if you just drop the fourth, as long as you're not obviously going hard on the brakes or nothing. I would maybe, through the S's, like stay in fifth and coast round the right hand corner and then drop the fourth, and if I don't just keep coasting through the left hand bend, I would maybe dab the brake a tiny bit, and then I would keep coasting and dab the brake a little bit more on the right hander going out of it at the bottom. I mean, you need to just do it enough to have it drilled into your mind so you're doing it without fucking thinking about it. That's what's going to happen to me on the first race and the first lap, probably. But the danger to this race is part of the appeal of it, because it's not going to be just like Suzuka where everyone's driving in formation and driving at the same sort of speed and taking the same lines. It's like people are going to be scraping the walls, getting damaged, having a pile up in front of you or behind you, so it could turn out to be quite eventful sometimes. I don't really know. No need to change gear by forgetting to change gear. Oh, that worked anyway. Right, that's nice enough. Let's sort this quarter out. That's a wee bit better. But hooking your wheels in there seems to be important. And see, I'm just not brave enough coming out of there and stuff yet. I think I'm just going to end up having a tiny bit more practice here and then jumping in, because I'll sit down and probably work on this later tonight or tomorrow or something for a better time. I want into the 37s because I know I can manage it. But it's going to take some work. Are you grabbing the same livery, Wayne? I know purple's never been my favourite, but even the colour scheme on this looks dope. I really like this one. What was that lap? 38.6? Oh, that's interesting actually. That was getting close. Nearly 9 o'clock, so what's the times for this race? 10 past and half past? If that's the case, then we've got, what, 12 minutes or something for a race. Oh, forgot to shift to third a bit earlier. I'm losing a tiny bit of time to his ghost because of that. Oh shit. Oh, might be alright. Come on, get up the hill, get up the hill. Oh shit line. This quarter, I'm always fucking up where I want to be going. That's a bit better. That was messy as hell. Oh! It's those blue and white strip curves like this one on the right here. You can't fucking, as soon as you get around them, that catches me out sometimes when I sort of go too far over onto one of those curves, and then it's like, whoop, that's me out. Aye, curbs of death, it's not just the chicane of death around here. Come on. Right, nice and smooth, please, don't die. Ah. Taking final, you mean the downhill chicane? Yo, bless young, what's happening? Congratulations on breaching 100 subscribers, bless. Nay, bother, thank you very much. How's Scotty getting on? I know he's streaming at the minute. Racing is going, we've yet to see. I'm just doing a tiny bit of practice, and probably I'm either going to jump in one in 10 minutes or half an hour from now and see how the racing's going. See what the scene's like and the atmosphere of the lobbies and everyone's behaviour on track. Yeah, very, very, very good. And bless you seem to be progressing pretty quickly in terms of your driving and your racecraft and everything. You're doing really well in those race A's that you're doing. That was bollocks. Right. Enough just driving around. I'll get time improvement now at some point. That's not a good sign. The loading times and stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Oh! I go on then, I'll do that before I jump in. Ba, 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 ba. Right, so we're going to look at your lap, Chris. One, and then it looks like you go straight from first to third. There isn't even a second gear in the car. Aye, it's very nice through there and here. Aye, you're in third well before you even hit that apex. Aye, hooking over the curbs in both those bends and then don't brake though. Going down the first on that corner and then straight up the third is the same as whatever #1 world at the time I watched. There you're not hooking your wheels over either of those ones. That's interesting. But why don't you shift to 6th here? Why do you rev it up to 5th and like that, and then you're going in? I thought that was slower with the Supra. Like obviously with the 911 you want to rev it up like fuck out of 5th gear and stuff, but you don't shift to 6th. I've always done that in the Supra. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, I'll just jump in. You're not necessarily right or wrong, Chris. It's just that that's the first time I've seen someone do that in the Supra, where they're keeping it in 5th and letting it just rev and rev and rev. Yep. I know, because it means it's far easier to keep your car stable and stay flat in the throttle in 3rd gear than if you let it rev up in 2nd. I know exactly, because that time will still be well within the top 100. Haven't looked at those ranking times since yesterday, I don't think. Okay. Just in time trial or race as well? Shite. See, whenever I get that damage, you scrape the wall through the chicane, it really doesn't seem to slow you down on the lap. I do still, I give it a wee soft brake going into it, like, might be able to get away with just lifting through it in time trial if I get it right, but see, my S's are horrible. But I'll see how a race goes anyway and how I do, and judging from that, I don't know. Because I always mess up laps quite a lot in time trial or practice, and then if you go to a race, because you're being a bit more cautious around there in general, you tend to drive a bit more safely, and I could end up driving the race all right. .240. You mean from here? That was shite. Pulling through. Awful. Maybe a bit too much. Oh, hello. Ms. Red Star. Break speed or break speed? Break speed. Break speed way. How's it going? 39.5, right. We're just going to see how this goes. Thanks for dropping in, folks, anyway. Good to see you. Hello, Mr. Montoya. I will see. I have no idea what my lobbies are going to look like here. What am I in the world at the minute? 315. What do I need to get to the top 100? Sean! 37.9 now to get into the top 100. Hopefully I'll be able to get that sort of time okay. I want into the 37s. I'll just have to sit my own with some jams on and work on it for a wee bit at some point. Cheers for the likes, sir. Brigsby and family. Okay, fourth. Hello, good evening. Nice to meet you. Have a good race. I love the way you put in like an automatic message at the start of the lobby, and it puts it up here before everyone's like joined in, so nobody sees it. You played ACC today, Brigsby? How'd that go? How'd you find it? I still haven't gone back to that game. I've played it a couple of times to just sort of try and start getting used to it and see what it's about, but I've never bothered to start playing it properly because I'm always just, I can't tear myself away from this. Och, James, thank you, mate. Hope you're having a nice walk. First race, anyway. You got better at it on the controller? That's interesting. I've only tried it in a wheel, like I didn't touch it until I got this G29 in. Yeah, I know. Dirty tires, cold air. Gotcha. Aye, Brigsby, I'm not about to try that in controller. Oh, we've both went into the wall. He's let me past. Yep. This is what was in danger of happening. I'm fucked. No worries, Brigsby. Thank you, sir. As always. Well, aye. Damage Incorporated. Yep, but so some other people. It's alright. Warm-up race. See what it's like. No, Brigsby, I'm using the only Supra. This is my Supra. This is the Supra I'm good with. Dangly balls. How's it going, sir? I may have dropped down to 12th, 4th to 12th after that incident, but warm-up race. Maybe next time we'll fluff up the chicane next time in the first lap. Aha! Brigsby, you do one for it as well if you want. Well, you did have one. I had it in the other account, but this is courtesy of Scampy. Doing good, sir. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Reverse, please. I need to learn how to do this shit so I just don't completely ruin my race. Huh? No, Brigsby. I must get a hold of it on this account. Because you did one for me ages ago that was all black and blue and looked badass. Holy shit, the wheel feels weird from the way the car's completely totaled. Oh well. Not gonna get upset about it, like, because I just hope that next 2, 3, 4 races I do, I just start to get a bit better and make less of those mistakes and stuff. You're just giving me shit, I know you are. Right, Brigsby, no worries, all the best, mate. Oh dear, I'm doing worse. It's all lessons. Oh, dearie me. Right. Practice now, a couple of laps. Can I survive through here? I think I've bended both laps so far through here. Still finding it difficult to avoid that wall in the race. Terrible quarter. But this is maybe what I get as well for having longer work weeks and not being able to really jump on for this very much until halfway through the week. So I'm starting off with a slightly less experienced place than probably everybody else who I'm racing with. See you later, Briggs. Thanks again, mate. You're wild. Wow, child. Yes, Stale Boy. In the city centre, near enough. I live pretty close to the city centre as well. It's a big student area up here. Right, that was a wee bit better. That wasn't better. That wasn't good. Ping pong in the barrier. Pace is shite, dying of death all over the place. but we will finish. Oh dear. Oh dear. Delboy, are you in Belfast? I don't think I knew that if you are. Right, hopefully that's the worst race I'll have. Going from P4 to P last. Being 5 or 6 seconds behind the next guy. Well done, Bob. You died. Ah, okay. Gotcha. That was a shit show for you, Wayne, was it? Garage car, please. After it's been repaired by the mechanics for a month and ready again. Well, bear that in mind, Delboy. I work in town. It's a place called St Anne's Square, so it's near the big St Anne's Cathedral, that sort of area. I'm going to use my own ghost this time for a wee bit of practice before next one. Even though it's sunny as fuck. Does it really make that much difference? Oh yes, that is quite close. That's in between where I work and where I live. I live up in an area called Botanic, that I'm sure you'd know about. It's quite near the Methody and Queens sort of area. I didn't realise I was still in 6th gear there through that. Made up some time through there on the ghost anyway, that's interesting. Even though it was braking a fair amount. Ah, ruined the lap. I think that's harder to do because you're sort of going in blind, you're going in downhill and it's hard to tell exactly when to turn in and stuff, so I'm quite inconsistent in that last chicane. 7 Minuten till the next race. But that experience I had in that race doesn't put me off. It just means, right, if I get through it without totaling my car and crashing, then I might be alright. Corner markers eliminate that pro tip. I know, I don't use them typically around every single corner, you know. Some corners I just generate like a general feeling of where to brake and where to turn in and stuff without using meter board markers and stuff. Sometimes I need them and they're very useful, but Right, let's take this balls to the wall, quick as we can. Shite. That's also too late in the brakes there. That's quite... This is a tough wee one, but I'd much rather risk all the danger in this race than just go to Sardinia. Just know my feelings around that. I'm also going to try this wee trick. Ahead of a Ghost, then lost a bit of speed coming out of that corner. I know I can get faster laps, but Jesus, something like that always happens near the end or through this chicane if I'm up on the Ghost. Just means I can still keep doing like a few laps and stuff in between races, and I'll probably improve the time at some stage this evening. Just even through that without going and doing a proper ridiculous time trial session.